Hello everybody, welcome back to Black Desert Online. In this one we're going to be talking about how to increase your energy. Now, your current max energy is going to be displayed as this right hand number is here, as an out of symbol as you can see. So I've got 121 energy out of my 214. I'm going to assume most people know this and that this stuff is useful for pretty much everything in the game to do with crafting and life skilling. So I'm not going to bore you guys kind of with that part of it. Now, the way in which we increase our energy is to gain knowledge about the world in Black Desert. Don't know what the world's called. Doesn't matter. So we have two ways to get this menu up to see which knowledge we have. We can come into the escape menu here and press knowledge, or you can press H on the keyboard, and this is going to bring you up with a list of stuff. Let me go back to the initial list here. Now, as you can see, this rather large looking list that we can see at the bottom. There's lots of stuff where we can get energy from. Now, these last three you can safely ignore. If we open this up, you'll see that there's no number here. This is important because if we open up this one, for example, you'll see that we have these numbers here, and that means we have gained this amount of knowledge out of this amount of knowledge for interacting with whatever it is within the subcategory. So in this instance, I need to find a cowardly farm owner that will complete this and give me 1 extra energy. Now, obviously this isn't always obvious, so let's do something random here because I haven't exactly been perfect. I've got something here that I can't really find. If you've got something that you want to find, because it's just question marks all over the place, I'm going to link this website for you guys down below. There is a website called BDO-codex.com/US/knowledge usually. Now I've already clicked onto the farmer here because that's what I'm going to be using for my example. There isn't always a map like this, but don't worry about that. Like if you need to just kind of type a character's name into Google, it usually comes up pretty quickly. Let's just see if I can put an example in here. I was going to do this, but this seems a little bit more easy to kind of guess. And as you can see on here, look, somebody's rather nicely circled it on the map there for you. And so that should be a fairly easy way for you guys to locate the missing parts of your knowledge. Now the vast majority of this is basically just run to a place and interact with something, whether it's characters. Topography is places in the world that I still need to discover, so I still got loads of that to do. The sea is basically the same as topography, apart from it's in the sea. Where this changes then is going to be ecology, where it's similar in the fact that you need to go to a place and obviously defeat monsters rather than interact with them, but it's not going to happen as soon as you start defeating monsters. This is like a chance type drop that you'll get as you defeat monsters. You probably already noticed kind of flash up in your screen. It seems like the later you get into the game, the harder it is for this stuff to drop, so just be aware of that. This can take you a while. There are like potions and items and stuff that can increase the chance if you guys want to invest in that, but I think as you're starting out, it's just not really very much need. Going in tandem with that then is the adventure journal, which is basically just side quests. And so my recommendation here is going to be, if you've reached a point where you want to get more energy, highly recommend going through the side quests. When it tells you to kill enemies, kill those enemies till you've got all the knowledge that you need from them. Even if obviously you finished the quest earlier than that, turn it all in and your energy should rise. So just to give an example as to interacting with the character then, I obviously have the people of Belanos here, and I need to interact with this guy. This happens to be this NPC that you can see on the map just here, and of course it's going to be this dude. We're just going to go over, talk to this guy, and expect to see my energy has risen to 215. That is basically it in terms of increasing energy. Like I say, the only real kind of tougher one is killing enemies, but it really shouldn't be a problem. Completing quests should be fairly simple, especially as on the BDO Codex, you should be able to search for quests on here and all sorts of other things. Don't worry about the localization, it's probably going to be pretty similar for everybody that plays the game anyway. So, with all that being said then guys, hopefully this has been helpful for you all, and I shall see everybody in the next video.